Hey y'all, it is Friday, and if you look around, you will see that I am unfortunately in the hospital. So, I am doing better now, but things got really rough. I knew our trip to Dallas was going to take a lot out of me, but it really seems to have just taken this huge toll on my body, and everything is flaring for me. My biggest issues of why I'm here is because of my mast cell activation disorder. All of Tuesday when we got back home I was having reactions, and Wednesday I had many reactions, and we tried so hard to control it at home with all our protocols, and Wednesday night it just got so bad I had to use my EpiPen, come to the hospital. Despite the emergency room's interventions, I was still reacting, so they have admitted me. I've been here about 3 days now, and I'm finally starting to feel more like myself. My first day here, I was just useless. I couldn't do anything. I was exhausted, and just my body was not cooperating. I couldn't do anything. Yesterday I started to feel some improvements, and I think I'm past the worst of the flare, but I'm not quite out of it yet. So, because last night I had another reaction and I had to use my EpiPen again, and so they're keeping me another 24 hours. They've switched up the medications. I'm on around the clock IV steroids, around the clock IV Benadryl, breathing treatments, IV Pepsid, which is another histamine blocker, and they're doing the best they can to help stabilize me, because I would really like to go home. I want to go out and live my life and have adventures without these horrible repercussions and just the unpredictable nature of chronic illness. And I am feeling down right now. Y'all know me, I try and be positive as much as I can, but sometimes you need to be upset, and that's okay. And I am upset right now because it sucks. But you know what? I have incredible support surrounding me. I've got amazing nurses and doctors working so hard to keep me safe. And I have a loving God walking this journey with me. And it's hard right now, but I know I can keep moving forward. I may have to move a little slower than I'd like, but I'm headed in the right direction. Alrighty, I managed to sleep for about 40-ish minutes. I have not been sleeping much at all since I've gotten to the hospital. It's just, I feel like I'm in a constant state of reacting, so my body's not going to calm down enough to let me sleep well. And some of the medicines I'm getting can make it difficult to sleep, like the steroids, and when you're in the hospital, there's always people coming in and out of your room for vitals, blood work, medicine, and stuff, so it can be difficult to sleep in the hospital, but glad I got that little nap. They just came and pushed some of my IV meds, and now these are my other medications that they have crushed up and dissolved for me so I can put it through my J-tube. Just gonna pause my pump for my feeds. I'm also hooked up to fluids, lactated ringers. Draw up some water, screw in the plunger, flush with water, clamp it, make sure the meds are all dissolved in there. Then I just draw up my medication, screw it in, unclamp, and I am pushing my medicine through my J tube. And I drop some more water, flush again, close it with the cap. I actually want to fix it. There we go. That's more comfortable. This was pulling on it a little too much. And then I can start my feeds again. Yeah, so like I said, I feel like I'm in this. It's another reason it's hard to sleep in the hospitals. There's lots of beeping machines. Okay, we're good. So like I said, I feel like I'm in this constant state of reaction, and it's just very obvious that my mast cell is flaring right now. I mean, basically my entire body's just freaking out. My pain, it's just... Thankfully they're doing everything they can to help me here. They're helping with pain management and trying to keep me as stable as possible so I can go home and continue working through this, you know, at home, which is where I'd much rather be. Well, I know I need to be here because it's not safe for me to leave yet, but we're working on it. So y'all may be wondering, where's Harlow? Where's Judd? Where's anyone? Why am I here by myself right now? Well, when I'm in the hospital, I'm obviously not doing well. I cannot take care of Harlow myself, and the staff here is not obligated to do so either. So right now she's at home, and she comes and goes when Judd comes. Right now Judd is working. He actually works Friday, Saturday, and Sunday this weekend, but he was with me all day Wednesday and all day yesterday, Thursday. Paul and Janice were in town yesterday because Janice had a doctor appointment in this area in Tampa Bay, so they hung out with me too. And my mom is at work today. She stayed the night with me last night, and she's gonna come after work and be with me overnight and through the weekend. Just so thankful for the people who love and support me. Also, because I'm immunocompromised and I have a history of MRSA, I am in isolation. There's a bed over there, which my mom actually slept in it last night. The nurses were like, we can't put anyone else in here anyway, so might as well use it. Which is nice, because otherwise she would have slept in this chair, which just isn't as comfortable. And I just feel better knowing that whoever's with me has the bed available to rest, because when I'm in the hospital, it's not only me who's like worn out and exhausted, it's my loved ones too, because everyone's schedule kind of gets, life gets hectic for everyone, let's just put it that way. Anyways, I'm just taking it as easy as possible, trying to sleep. I've got HGTV in the background because y'all know I like my HGTV shows, especially Fixer Upper. I always play that when I'm in the hospital, so I'm just doing the best I can. Well, I fell asleep for a little bit. I don't know how long I was asleep, but I was woken up because my throat felt very hoarse and scratchy, and I was getting the rashes on my forearms and chest. So I called my nurse, and I was due for my scheduled IV Benadryl soon anyway, so she gave it to me a little early, and it's already helping. Like, the rashes are not as bad as they were. They're going away. My throat's feeling better slowly. And this is a good sign because we're noticing my reactions are happening less frequently, and they're not progressing as quickly. They're not as aggressive, so it's a good sign that I'm slowly but surely coming out of this flare. But in all honesty, this is all taking a lot out of me, so I'm gonna see if I can go back to sleep. Hey y'all, it has been many hours since I picked the camera up last. I finally managed to really sleep. It wasn't comfortable sleep though. One of the side effects I get from the IV steroids is that I can't sleep well, and then I get these horrendous sweats, and I don't usually ever sweat. My hair is damp from it, and my clothes, and my feeding tube like randomly exploded with a bunch of discharge from the stoma, and that got my shirt dirty and stuff, and I don't feel clean. So my mom is bringing me some stuff from home that I can take a shower, and I'm just thankful I'm doing better, because my first day here, I couldn't even get out of bed by myself. I was so drained and weak, and I feel like I can manage a shower tonight with help. So I'm definitely getting stronger and getting out of this flare, and today I've only had one reaction that we were able to stop with my Benadryl, so moving in the right direction. If I continue like this, I'm hoping I can go home tomorrow or Sunday. And on Tuesday, I have my follow-up with my immunologist, and hopefully she can give me some insight to why my mast cell has flared so badly, because I don't know if it was the trip or not. It could have just been a weird coincidence. So I'm gonna ask her, and we're probably gonna change up my mast cell treatment plan protocol and just talk to her about all of this. Well, I conquered my shower, and it feels so nice to be refreshed, but that took every last bit of energy I had. Mom, I wanted to play Trouble, but I think we need to go to sleep, don't you? Yeah. Thank you for staying the night with me, and hopefully maybe I can go home tomorrow. We'll see. So I'll say goodnight, and thanks for joining us on our adventure.